maybe the #1 mode. We'll have to discuss that later, you and I. But we're going to start off on the POV of none other than Kale Nova.
Kale Nova getting over here towards top mid as teammate Rocco Rockstar is going to draw first blood in this series. NC State, though, with a little bit of early hill time as Butler is going to grab control of that snipe top mid, drop down bottom mid, and look to hit a couple brains in the B point.
Confused Squid delivering a punch to NG Nerd, going to take him down. Those binary numbers not going to help you very much. And the Confused Squid just walking around, following his twin Derpy Squid, going to keep following him as well, as both of these two squids going to make something happen inside of bottom mid. Derpy Squid gets a nice sniper beat down, very classic combination. You and I both love to use it ourselves, Dalyn, and Derpy Squid going to use it as well. Now Daniel going to get the spawn over in inside of the back of this turbine, but Confused Squid has to wonder where the rest of the NC players are, but NG Nerd with a nice lineup snipe on Kale Nova, gonna take him down, and NC State still holding on to that hill, and they cap it.
Butler opted to play for the snipe and the camo and leave the hill early in the game, and NC State able to punish them for letting them get so much time early and capture that first hill, but Butler has control of this hill #2, which is hard to break through if you're not able to get spawns close and you're not able to get a good coordinated team push. Here comes the collapse, though, from NC State. One dead for both teams. Rocco Rockstar going to pick up that guy top mid. How do you say his name? What are you going to call him? TQ? I'm calling him TQ. Daniel,
I like TQ.
Going to get a melee.
I like TQ, but if Kish, can you do me a favor, Kish? Can you just go to the Confused Squid's POV when he respawns if Butler University has a hill? Because he was hanging out in a particular corner spot. He was using the corner spot, the corner strat, if you will, rather, just a little bit. So we're going to see Butler University going to hold on to this hill, and we're going to see if Confused Squid takes up his position or not. I really want to see it because it was there for so long, but we're not going to see it. Of course, like Caster cursed it, and we're just never going to see the corner strat again.
Caster cursed the corner strat, but did not Caster curse the hill as Butler makes it a 1-1 game. After this second hill, 4:40 to go. Engine Nerd going to get 2, though. Camo coming up in 13. Derpy Squid just going to find himself a little corner and sit down and wait for an NC State player to push. And the push they will, as the Squid boys are over here towards Camo and scoreboard, not able to get up towards sandbags, and he's going to get killed for it. Barbecue Noodles going to take him out. Hill time here for NC State, as Engineered is just going to have to play his life, wait for a little bit of help, wait for a little bit of shots and nades come in, but Butler, Confused Squid himself, going to grab that camo. Push forward a little bit, looking to grab these sticks and this repulse. Gonna get the kill, but he's gonna get traded out by Barbecue Noodles. NC State halfway through the hill, but they go 4 dead. Butler gonna get a little bit of control, and we're with Derpy Squid. He's 8-3.
Derpy Squid definitely trying to lead his team to victory. Don't worry about that grenade, as he checked it out himself, wondering how the heck it got all the way up into the sky like that. But he's going to grab the sniper rifle once again. This time, can he hold on to it, though? That shot going to go a little bit wide. That shot going wide as well. Engineered is here again, and so is the rest of NC State. Engineered going to try and use that plasma grenade to keep himself alive for a little longer, but it's not going to deter Kale Nova whatsoever. Gets some good shots onto Barbecue. Also gets a couple of shots onto TQ, but he's going to try to stay alive inside of back A, but needs to push in because that hill's about to get capped by NC State unless Butler University gets there, and they do.
Kale Nova doing a great job of just getting their shields back, waiting for teammates to show up, and show up they will. As the collapse came in, and some more hill time coming in for Butler. Almost done with this hill. Gonna jump over that plasma pistol shot, but the bandit shots come in. Daniel over towards bottom A, looking to do more damage, but Butler is doing damage on the scoreboard. 2-1 in this King of the Hill.
He sees Derpy Squid. He's waiting for his time. He's waiting for his time to shine. The shot goes a little wide, but uses a repulse to send that grenade back to sender. Doesn't get the kill credit, though, and Derpy Squid helps his teammate just a little bit, but both squids get taken down and cut down. And now NC State are trying to capture this hill. The last one didn't quite go their way. It was Butler's hill from start almost to finish. Now will this one be NC State's hill? Derpy Squid getting the first kill of the opening break on Daniel. And we do see a couple of Butler players pushing into hill right now. Here's the attack, but TQ gets the beat down and takes down one player, but Kale Nova still holding on and trying to get pushed towards Nest Bridge. He has to reload his weapon before he makes another push. Both players getting off of hill for just a little bit, but now it comes to push. They have to take down these two players inside of Nest. Kale Nova's shots are going a little wide, but it doesn't matter because Confused Squid's damage is going to be more than enough to take him down. Now Kale Nova trying to stay alive inside of this Nest. But little did they know there's an engineer behind him. He's going to flee for his life, but Kale Nova cut them down mid-slide.
Nova doing a great job over here towards Ness. Getting damage and getting kills, but Daniel finally able to pick him up. As they are almost done with this 4th hill, but Confused Squid and company are there to say something about it. TQ just trying to live right now. Playing around, circling around this pillar. NC State gonna come out on top in this team fight though, and secure hill number 4 if they decide to get in it. They are gonna get back in it. As all of Butler spawning up, looking to push towards this last hill, top mid.
Now the game is absolutely tied up. NC State have done what they needed to ensure the best possible chance in this game to come out with the W. Derpy Squid getting a perfect 5 onto Daniel. The grenade comes out. The grenade is more than enough to force Derpy Squid out into the middle of dummies. Now Engineer using the repulse to get back, but can't clamber back on. Unfortunately, the button input just wasn't quite there. Now forced to go the long way around by scoreboard, but it could be a perfect flank for Engineer with Daniel in the wings with him as well. But it will be Derpy Squid who gets take him down, and can Butler University put pressure onto this hill? NC State, however, looking pretty strong in this defense so far. Nova just not feeling confident enough to make his presence known. Will now do so with a bark from the bandit. Takes down TQ, looks to take down some more. The plasma shot gets absorbed by the corner, and Daniel's the last one alive, and Butler have done it. They have taken the hill away from NC State.
It's really annoying when you have 3 players in the hill, but Butler just played that perfectly, took control of all of the map, because you can do that when the entire team is in the hill, and got a perfect collapse from all sides. Not able to hold it, though, as the break comes in for NC State and Barbecue Noodles, momentarily at least. But here comes the response from Butler. The nades are coming in from both teams. Derpy Squid going to connect with the sticky, and I think that was Confused Squid connecting with the frag. Squid brothers throwing their frags together and getting some kills, as Butler is almost done with this hill here to make it a 3-2 game, and they are going to do it, as 2 are dead for both teams. Rockstar getting a kill with that snipe. Derpy Squid going to run towards bottom mid and get a little flank on this P1 hill.
And Butler University seal the deal. They need one more hill, and NC State's already on it. Unfortunately, for Barbecue Noodles, that sticky grenade went wide, but it doesn't matter because 2 go down for Butler University, making this a 2v3. Engineer gets another, making this a 3v1. And Confused Squid, he's left all alone inside of training boxes. Does have the sniper rifle, but it goes flying above the head of TQ. Not even close, didn't even need to duck that shot. But Confused Squid is going to try to make a push into bad green. Is it going to be successful? His teammate Derpy Squid, his twin, gets taken down, and Confused Squid, being a nuisance inside of green hole, will now get found out and taken down. A bunch of noodles going to deliver a back smack to the back of his cranium and send him into the grave with a dislocated spine.
Butler, if they want to get this hill, they're going to have to go quickly, as NC State is almost done with it, but it looks like they're opting no. Here comes the push. Confused Squid connecting with the nades, but it wasn't enough, as NC State does get the capture. Barbecue Noodle's going to grab that QT, activate it, but Derpy Squid's all over it, not going to let him get out alive. Looks like we have a disconnect, though, from NC State here, as we're missing a player.
Oh,
Gonna have to reset it maybe at 3-3, and we're gonna have to reset towards that P1 hill. Somebody's got.
We are gonna have to reset the game, because this isn't gonna count. Unfortunately, I don't think any of the players from NC State realize that if a player disconnects, you are more than welcome to end the game. Unfortunately, we don't have the power to end the game, I believe, being observers. So we're gonna have to tell these players that. I mean, we appreciate the effort to try to end the game and move us into the next game, but NC State are going to get another chance to take this hill. It's still going to be 3-3, despite what you see on screen.
Is this the corner that Squid was in earlier? Is this
yes, it was. It was. It was 100%.
All right.
He was standing so still, I'm sure we would have gotten the idle animation again. And we have sniper rifle in the middle of the map, and we have a whole other camo to be able to play with, which was not necessarily available at that point in the game last time around. But we do have a minute and a half, so if this game goes to time, we could very well see an overtime situation for these 2 teams.
Butler opting to just not even play for the snipe and just go straight for the hill like NC State did. They got a little bit of time, but not enough to do anything about it. And NC State has control of the sniper. Nova may be looking to go towards that camo, but TQ is going to have something to say about it. Going to get that kill right there. Confused Squid over here towards back mud, getting the shots towards Nest. Not going to be enough, though. I think Rockstar might have camo here towards A. Yes, he does. Looking to make a big play with it. Pick up the one-shot Daniel. Got to find him. These NC State
some
players
pressure, though. They're running out of time. The hill is almost almost capped. They just need a quarter more time left in order to be able to cap the hill, but Derpy Squid does get the back smack onto Barbecue Noodles, who was on the hill earlier, and I do believe that they do not have camo anymore because Rocco died and now is coming up fresh off of that respawn. But here's a big push from NC State in Pillars and Nest. Confused Squid, watch out from Nest, there's a sniper looking at you.
Confused Squid gets away with his life there when maybe he shouldn't have. Gonna push out from Big Door here. Might not be enough, though. I mean, hey, look, they're letting him get a hill time, get a little bit of contest. So the teammates are spawning up, but they need to get the hill quickly. Looking like it's not going to be enough. And NC State, after the reset, going to come out with a win in map 1. We'll see how
either way, Dalyn. Either way, we're going to see a bloodbath on your screen here. We do have Kayla Nova's POV pulled up once again, and we do have NC State pushing too heavy into Rockets, but so are Butler University, as both of these two teams have equally prioritized the power weapons, and now it's going to come down to the team fights, and Daniel's going to stand up strong. Rocco Rockstar receives a perfect 5 from a set of barbecued noodles, and we do hear the sniper rifle of Derpy Squid barking in bottom mid, but Daniel sends a rocket into his face and says, here you go, and it will be mutually assured destruction from the two players.
5-4 now. I thought this was a Butler player. Confused Squid looking to add another kill to his teammate's kill column. Gonna get taken out. Derby Squid gonna get that kill, though. Looking for a second one. Finds the second. Perfect kill, but Barbecue Noodles with the quick cleanup. 6-7 on the scoreboard right now, Revanite.
6-7, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7. All right, there we go. Got it out of your system. I hope everybody in chat and also here in the production desk as well. We do have TQ's POV pulled up. You're not done. You're gonna keep going.
No. You
all right, we need. No. We can do this maybe in the middle of a break, and we can see like how many 6-7s we can do in like 30 seconds or something like that. We'll get there eventually. But for right now, in this game, NC State still barely staying ahead of Butler University. Butler University giving it all that they can in game number 2 to tie up the series.
1 kill lead. Rocco Rockstar looking to get this kill onto, who is this? Barbecue Noodles in window. Gonna find it. The snipe shot does not connect for Engineered, but the bandit shot does. 1 shot left in this sniper rifle. Looking to do a little bit of damage onto a Butler player with it. Who's it gonna be? Looking like it might be Derpy Squid, but Engineered just gonna back up. Play a little bit slow here, wait for someone to poke their head out, and wait for maybe a little bit of team help, as all of his team is pushing up over towards Sniper and sitting in their window. Snipe shot not gonna connect on the Kayla Nova. 1 shot, Kayla Nova getting the push. Engineer trying to play his life right now, but Kayla Nova gonna find that kill. Derpy Squid gets a kill as well to make it a 3-kill lead now for Butler early in the game.
Derpy Squid doing everything that he can to rally his teammates and make sure that they tie up the series against NC State. Right now, Engineered, who was one of the more standout players in that previous game, for me at least, Dalyn, maybe not for you, but at least for me he's finding it a little bit difficult in this second game on Origin. We do have Rockets coming up here in about 2 seconds, 1 second. Rockets are up, and already Butler University are ready to make a grab for it, and they do, with a little bit of help from Derpy Squid providing cover across the map. Butler University going to come away with 2 Rockets ready to rock and roll.
Derpy Squid doing one of my favorite things to do on this map, man. Just sitting top rockets and shooting across the map is the most annoying thing you can do, and it works really well if you're not getting shot from everywhere. Derpy Squid, though, choosing to run down bottom mid, help his teammate, and then take a little bit of space on the map. Rockets, I think maybe one of the Rockets got shot by Kayla Nova. Uh-oh. TQ's about to find the second one. There it is. Kayla Nova getting that kill with the Rockets. 12-17 now. Oh, the second rocket. There it is. Kayla Nova getting another one. 2 dead now for NC State. 1 dead for Butler. Kayla Nova maybe getting caught out, though. Going to have to run back and play his life, but Engineered not letting that happen for free.
Have a rocket-propelled sandwich delivered straight to your body. He's going to get taken down. An Engineer winning that fight against Derpy Squid, but a very quick double kill, instantly called back by NC State with TQ. He's going to make a push inside of Red Cave, and they will take each other down, but Kayla Nova going to get the kill credit there. Rocco Rockstar left in pieces, in ruins inside of Red Cave. But Barbecue Noodles in high definition, going to try to make a push towards Blue Snipe or Red Snipe ramp. Gonna get pushed back and pushed away, but Daniel and Engineer are doing so much damage. Barbecue Noodles gets a random grenade kill on Kayla Nova and gets a double kill onto a confused Squid, and Derpy Squid is left to pick up the pieces.
I thought Barbecue Noodles was fried right there, but was able to get 2 to get this lead just a little bit smaller for Butler and getting a little bit closer for NC State. A lot of damage on the board. Derpy Squid looking to clean it up, gets 1 with the last shot, and his bandit looking to reach out for the second one. Gets 3 shots. Oh, does not hit the 3rd shot, but gets the melee trade at least. Not able to secure the kill, but his teammate is. 23-24, 1 kill lead for Butler. 7:39 left to go. Barbecue Noodles gets another kill to tie it up here at the halfway point.
These Barbecue Noodles got a little bit of kick to him. 8-5 now on the day with 1 assist in his back pocket as well. Up there in score with his teammate Daniel. And so far, NC State, they look like they really want to put themselves in a very comfortable 2-0 lead. NG Nerd getting a kill on 1. Daniel getting a kill on another, but Kalo Nova finds the back of TQ. No one there to cover that kill whatsoever. And Kalo Nova, he's looking for his next target. Finds a couple, but I don't think he wants this fight. He's forced to retreat, forced to run away, but takes the longest route possible and gets cleaned up by NC State. Now Derpy Squid trying to do what he can against a set of barbecued noodles in high definition, and he will get a rocket for his troubles. Is the rocket good enough? Yes, it is. Off the rack from the grave for a Derpy Squid.
There'll be 1 rocket left sitting down bottom mid. Engineer, let's see if he knows if it's there. He's not going to play for it right now. Looking to play for Rocco Rockstar. Going to get that melee with no damage traded, so that's really big for him to be able to get his shield back and get a kill on the board. TQ over here towards top. Rocket's going to have to back up. His team spread out all the way across the map in a bit of a straight line, taking a lot of map control here, trying to collapse onto these Butler guys. But Derpy Squid going to secure these rockets and look to do some damage onto Barbecue Noodles. He sees him. Playing really patient right now, gets that kill. Great trigger discipline right there to make sure he does not waste that rocket and secures the kill. A 3-kill lead, though, for NC State, as they are looking like they're in a little bit of control in this Slayer game, but it could go either way, as we've seen the lead change once, and the lead can always change again.
I love seeing a little bit of support for NC State in the chat. So NC State for getting their fans out here to cheer on the rest of their team, but Butler University are still keeping this very, very close. And Engineer finds a sniper rifle again. Derpy Squid unable to make that weapon his for very long. Rocco Rockstar trying to chase down Engineer, but Daniel is there. He's wise to it, but he's looking the wrong way. Derpy Squid catches him off guard, but Engineer takes down Rocco Rockstar. He's using the lift. He's trying to fly high, but TQ gets the kill on Rocco Rockstar there, and TQ looking for more.
39-35, a 4-kill lead here for Butler, or for NC State, excuse me, late in this game. And the later we get into it, the much harder it is to come back. TQ helping out Barbecue Noodles, or Engineer, excuse me. Engineer gonna reach out, get the, Rocco Rockstar gets the melee kill. Derpy Squid gets a kill, but TQ gets a kill of his own. Trying to play his life, but Confused Squid is not gonna let him out. Now only a 1-kill lead for NC State as Butler has brought it back. Just a little bit, 10 kills to go for NC State to win the game, and 11 for Butler as all players are up. They're going to have to play with each other. Derpy Squid taking a lot of damage right now, looking to try to get out.
Don't go that
all
way.
of NC State is coming. He's not going to live for very long. 41-39 now. Rockets coming up in 15. We'll see which team plays for it. It looks like NC State might be in a better spot for them as all of Butler is trapped in their back base.
Derpy Squid, I think he wanted to pick a different route very, very badly there, but unfortunately he finds himself into the open arms of NC State. Now this game is still tied as Derpy Squid gets a perfect 5 onto Engineer. Rockets are up. Rockets have spawned. No one's made a push for them just yet. NC State spawners are going to make their way across Red Elbow to make their way towards Red Rocket Ramp, but we do have both Butler players still hanging out in Blue Elbow. No one's making a push for these Rockets. 42-42, and Derpy Squid taking so much damage, but Rocco Rockstar somehow gets behind everybody, steals the Rockets, and doesn't quite get to play them just yet. Derpy Squid sees it. He knows it's there, but he has to play very, very patiently. He can't just make an aggressive push for this just yet. Engineer is wise to his play, and here comes Daniel as well. Oh no, but the carbine ran out of ammo, and Derpy Squid, oh, you just gave them rockets, and now NC State are just a few rockets away from winning this game potentially.
We'll see if Daniel can find Rocco Rockstar sitting here. He does, but he kills himself with the rockets. 47-44, 48-44. Only 2 more kills for NC State to make it 2-0. But Butler is not going to let it happen for free. Barbecue Noodles gets a guy one shot over here toward Cave, looking to push in. Oh no, the corner. Confused Squid in the corner. But here comes the kill. Here comes 1. Here comes 2. NC State going to win it, making it 2-0. It's going to be, I think, an S-tier matchup here for Game 3 of this series. And we're getting into it early here with Confused Squid. Gonna run towards backseat. I was about to think he was going for that sword that spawns back there, but hey, it's 2026. Swords don't spawn anymore. What am I talking about? Confused Squid gonna just control C as TQ is looking to get control of B early for NC State.
NC State grabbing both of these 2 hills in A and B. The stronger hold and recharge You and I both know that so many teams are willing to fight and die to hold A and B for as long as they can. Because that C spawn has always been kind of a rough one to push out from. You only have a couple of avenues to be able to go. You only have a couple of angles to be able to push. But you have so many places where NC State players could be lurking, could be hiding. And as we look at Confused Squid, he's going to hang out inside of back Hydro, but Daniel's going to hunt him down and take him down. And Kayla Nova, he finds TQ, but he loses to TQ. Rocco Rockstar, he's there, but it's a fisticuff match inside of A that will eventually be won by NC State, but it took 3 players for them to be able to stop that push.
Butler going to be ticking up points here momentarily as NC State runs to finish the cap onto C. Butler going to have to push out a little bit. Confused Squid doing his best up there in that corner in gold, making sure nobody's pushing through. Going to have to peek out and do a little bit of help here as his teammates are grabbing A. Getting the cross over here towards Top Cat. Doing a great job of getting these players one shot for his teammates. Just letting Derpy Squid and Kayla Nova do a little bit of work in here towards bottom A, but the sticky nade does connect. But Derpy Squid able to get that kill and the clear. Just has to worry about TQ here in Whirlpool and going to get the kill onto him. Making it an easy 3 dead here for NC State. Confused Squid just going to set up.
Oh my gosh.
He's ready to go.
We're gonna have to talk to the Halo Pro community and just call this a Confused corner or something like that. The Squid corner. Something. We have to give this corner some kind of accolade, some kind of name and honor of this player on your screen right here, right now. I swear, every single time we see Butler University play on Recharge, he's just hanging out in that corner in TQ. You're playing against Butler. You have to check that corner.
Oh, let's go. Confused Squid. It works. It's undefeated. That spot is undefeated. He's going to have to push out a little bit, though.
Don't leave.
He's going to have to get this kill onto this guy in B. The help comes in, but the sticky nade from Engineer comes in as well. Three dead now for Butler as Daniel is going to take control of gold here. Rocco Rockstar running up towards top gold steps, trying to stop them from getting this hill, but Camo's up right now. I didn't even see the first person get the camo early in the game.
I think it was grabbed and then burned very, very quickly, as it sometimes does when it comes to these opening breaks. But Engineer now with the second camo, he does get spotted out by Derpy Squid, because of course he does. Derpy Squid, absolutely the kind of player who's going to spot out camo. But Engineer gets a drop on a Confused Squid and is looking for the second player, trying to figure out where he is. But Derpy Squid still hanging out a back Hydro. Now gets some help from Rocco Rockstar, who finds him, but the sticky grenade lands into the chest of Rocco Rockstar, and the trade is there. And Butler University once again in the lead with an AC hold.
Rocco Rockstar, though, dying in the hill, gets the clear onto the C hill. They were almost done with that, but the clear is really big for them. Confused Squid in a new corner over here towards top A, helping out his teammate, securing A as NC State is hopping on to B. Gets the back smack on one. The other one is going to chow and then drop. He's going to drop as well. Not the back smack this time, but the melee comes in, and so does the bandit shot. 3 dead. Nade not connecting. Confused Squid. Oh, they're both one shot. Oh, they're missing melee. Oh!
No! But he gets some help from Derpy Squid, his twin creature, animal, nautical fish, whatever you want to call it. But that was so well done by Confused Squid regardless. The man stood strong, he stood tall, and it took so many players of NC State to take him down. And now finally, after he's been long gone for several seconds, NC State get the A hill, now holding on to AB, putting pressure onto this Butler squad.
Engineer looking to go towards C, but opting to just look over and make sure that nobody can hop into B. Derpy Squid going to grab that shock. Shock shot is not going to connect, and he's going to get cleaned up by Engineer. Barbecue Noodles getting another one as well across the map, but Kayla Nova getting the trade. Engineer just flying at B, making sure that Butler can't get it for free. Sticky nades do connect onto Confused Squid right now as Butler gets control of A, but NC State getting control of C. Engineer 10-5 early in the game right now. Going to make it 10-6.
You just had to curse him.
Yep, I sure did. My fault.
Whoops. Hey, it happens though, but you're absolutely right. Engineered having a standout game in game number 3, trying to seal the deal for NC State, pushing them into the winners semifinals. But Derpy Squid doing all that he can to try and keep the dream, the hope alive for Butler University. But Engineered, he's just been a thorn in the side in this entire Butler squad. Kayla Nova taking down DQ, but Engineered still alive inside of bottom white. It takes Rocco himself to take him down, but so far is so good for Butler University, holding on to this lead. And we get a perfect 5 and some disrespect from Derpy Squid taking down Daniel. I think he's been reading the college Halo chat a little bit.
Derpy Squid, I love to see some passion out of this guy right now as he gets that clear onto C, looking to stop these NC State players from capping A as his teammates are hopping on to B and get that cap. Oh my goodness, the sticky nade connects. We're shooting more bodies, Revanite.
Oh my god, the disrespect. He's feeling himself. He knows that NC State got nothing on him. Is he gonna do it again? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's dancing in and around in a shroud. He is dipping his balls onto the concrete, letting them know just how much he's feeling it this game.
Oh my god, he's still going right now. Derpy Squid just being an absolute menace to these NC State players. It looks like we might get a triple cap, but Derpy Squid over. Oh my god, he still gets one from the grave.
No. How can you stop this man? He's dead, and he's still putting out the damage, Dalyn. Impressive performance from Derpy Squid from start to finish and even post-life.
Yeah, Derpy Squid, man, just being a menace out here. Confused Squid, though. In his corner, TQ gonna try to chow it, but not gonna survive this time. Still undefeated. Use Squid corner over here in top gold. Look at that, maybe a triple cap coming in for Butler if they're able to grab control of C as points are ticking up very, very quickly for them. Almost past the 200-point mark here. They need 250 to win. Kalanova getting control of A. Double kill for him. 2 players alive for NC State over here towards Trippy and bottom mid. Daniel gonna get into gold steps and be a nuisance.
No way.
And don't worry. Don't worry, Confused Squid is on it. No one's getting through this guy. He's still alive.
How does he get away with it? I don't understand. How does he keep getting away with it? NC State, you guys got to put this strat in your playbook for ways to counter it because Confused Squid, he's still in that corner. He is not leaving it. He's made it his home. He's made it his den. He only comes out when required to do so. But every time he does, he pays for it.
I'm so glad we're getting a recharge game with this Butler team right now, but oh my goodness, look at that. NC's taking to get a triple cap momentarily. Butler grabbing control of A, or at least trying to, at least, as Camo is popping up. Derpy Squid all is by his lonesome over here towards C. Team's coming to help, though. Gonna stop the double bleeding as Rocco Rockstar gets that kill, or Kalanova, excuse me, gets that kill onto TQ in top gold. Barbecue Noodles, though, and teammate. Gonna grab control of this Camo bottom mid, trying to survive with it. Going to survive for now. Looking to maybe get a little bit of a back smack onto this player, capping this top A hill. They're going to cap it. And he drops down bottom elevator. Back smack coming in. Here it is. Derpy Squid taken out. Butler on B. NC State on A and C, getting control of that side of the map. Going to be ticking their points up slowly. They got a lot way to go, though.
They do, and Barbecue Noodles, unfortunately, revealing himself by sprinting. He still has plenty of camo left to use, at least for another 10 seconds, I believe. That camo is still going to be live. TQ, he's finally realized that the Squid Bros love hanging out inside of that corner. Is not going to let them get away with it again. And it looks like NC State, they have countered the quarter strat. Finally, it's only taken them 8.5 minutes to do so, but I think this could be the start of a potential swing for NC State.
You know what? Confused Corner is still undefeated. I don't think he was really, he got sat in it, so I don't think that one counts. But they were at least able to get the clear on those players in top gold and get caps on both A and B, so points ticking up slowly for them. And that's all you need in a stronghold. It's just like we saw with OU earlier. 1 point at a time will get you a win in this game as long as you're able to hold it. And it's very easy to hold it here on Recharge if you get a decent enough hold. Derpy Squid pushing by himself. Going to meet 2 NC State players in long haul and get taken out. Butler, though, hopping on to A, but NC State grabbing C as well. Butler's going to need to push over here towards B if they want to get a little bit of control here, but NC State not going to let them get through for free. We're here with Engineer at 18 and 12. I'm going to curse him again unless he gets this kill onto Derpy Squid. And he does! Oh my god.
Standout play from Engineer, not even giving Derpy Squid the respect of shooting his body in return for earlier. The man is focused. The man's on a mission. He is not one who is going to celebrate prematurely, and perhaps maybe Derpy Squid is going to have to learn that lesson the hard way, because NC State, they are on the start of a comeback. Engineer has to live here, and a grenade gets thrown, but it's not enough to take down Derpy Squid, who lives with just a sliver of health. That sliver was so small, it was about an accurate size of a certain tool that I know, well, never mind. We're going to move on from that one.
My headphones turned off for a second. I didn't hear what you just said, Revanite, but I'm just going to keep going.
It's good.
A cap here for Butler, counting up as we had a big lead there, or not a big lead, but a big series of points for NC State. But Butler looking to change that status quo as they have control of BNC. Confused here, finding himself a new little spot over here towards back C, making sure nobody's coming through blue pipes.
That's not really a corner, though, is it?
It's the confused box. It's the confused box. All right,
it is a very confused box.
He gets one, looking to get the second. The strafe is coming in, though. Engineer going to take him out as NC State looks to grab control of C. As Butler gets past that 236-point mark, Kayla Nova has something to say about Daniel getting into the C point, though. BR shots connect. But there's two more NC State players. Kayla Nova just gonna play his life and get annoying. Derpy Squid, though, look at him. 21 and 13 on the scoreboard. Engineer, though, 20 and 14. Kayla Nova and Rocco Rockstar with the team shot getting through and gonna cap C. NC State is on B, but the cross shots are coming through from across the map. Only 10 points remaining for Butler to get their first map in the series.
Villanova is going to hang out back Hydro to make sure that NC State doesn't make a push into this C Hill. We are 3 seconds away from ending this game. One goes down. Here comes a different play from NC State, but it's not going to be enough. The distance was too great. It was too far away, and they were too slow on the respawn. But we finally have a series as Butler University takes their first game in this best of 5. Arguably for me, I kind of missed the Year 1 Commando. It was a little easier to use, but I certainly understand why it got toned back so much.
No, I enjoy the Commando how it is now. It's always up because people hate it, but man, it fries for me. I don't know, maybe you just need to whisper sweet nothings into the ear of the Commando and it'll start being nicer to you. But it hits for me. We'll see who's going to hit in this game as Butler goes 3 dead early. NC State looking to grab control of this ball as Barbecue Noodles is sitting here towards bottom laundry waiting for this camo to spawn up. But Butler players are spawning up before camo, and they're going to try to stop Barbecue Noodles, but he's going to not get out for free. Rocco Rockstar is going to take him out, pushing up as well, gets 2. Gonna get out with his life. Gonna have to grab that camo now. Gonna pick up the repulsor again, but he gets it stolen from his teammate. It doesn't matter. They're pushing in to stop this ball.
Now, he does have a disruptor in his pocket. We're not going to say anything about it just yet because we're going to see if he actually uses it. A lot of people will still pick up the banned weapons just to be able to get the YY combo whenever they throw a grenade or whenever they melee something, etc., etc., etc. But it will be a brief hold for NC State as Rocco Rockstar. He dies very quickly with that camo. And I don't know about you, Dalyn, but I feel like for Butler University, losing your camo player so quickly after picking it up and using it, I mean, feels a little bad for Butler University. I think they're still feeling a little bit too high from that previous game.
Yeah, you definitely don't want your camo player to die insta. And it's unfortunate when it happens, but NC State was able to collapse on it after getting broken as well and get a little bit more ball time here as they pass the 40-point mark. Engineer just going to have to back up from these shots from bottom mid. Confused Squid gets repulsed. Doesn't matter, though. Oh, but Daniel gets the kill. Kayla Nova gets one as well. 2 dead for both teams. Derpy Squid is there to get the melee onto Engineer. Going to find another melee, maybe, towards top A, but the Bandit finishes it for him. Anyways, going to grab some ball time as well. Rocco Rockstar picking up that Stalker as all of NC State is spawning over here towards back C. Rocco Rockstar going to lock down the pink side of the map, make sure nobody crosses through. Here comes TQ, first contact. 2 shots come in. Almost gets stuck with that spike nade. Gonna have to back up a little bit. The second nade is going to connect. He's 1 shot from it as well. Gonna have to play his life. The sticky nade is true. Barbecue Noodles and company pushing over here towards Cafe. Derpy Squid gets 1. Not able to get out with his life. 3 dead now for Butler. Last player alive is Kayla Nova. And he's... Oh, playing back A. I thought he was a spawner, but he's not. He's there. Gets the kill onto 1 with the assault rifle. Barbecue Noodles are going to get the kill with the melee. Camo's up in 5. Camo number 2. We'll see who gets it.
Butler University already getting set up for it. We have so many players inside of bottom mid, but here comes the pincer attack from NC State. Is it going to be enough to take them down? Rocco Rockstar is going to grab camo again. Can he make something happen with it? This time being a lot more patient, and I like seeing this from Rocco Rockstar. The patience. He's not sprinting across the map. He is slow walking as he should. He's waiting for his opportunities to strike.
Yeah, definitely different from that first camo, and you love to see it as Butler gets a break and gets some ball time here. 30 points to go, just about, to get the lead here in this first round of Oddball. The push is coming from bottom mid, Cafe, B. Here it comes. The NC State players peeking. Rocco just being very safe with this camo. Looking to get a stick. Not able to connect with that one, but the bandit shots are going to come in. But Engineer gets the stick. Barbecue Noodles gets a kill. Kayla Nova gets the trade, but Daniel gets a kill as well. That's 3 dead now for Butler. Last player alive is the ball guy here in PD. It's Confused Squid. He's going to get taken out by Daniel. And some more ball time on the board for Engineer. Butler brings it back a little bit, but Engineer and NC State going to continue that lead and make it just a little bit bigger every second.
But I do like just how much ball time Butler University got that second time around. Felt a lot better, a lot more confident this time, a little less frantic and crazy and chaotic. Now, I know that Butler University loves the chaos, but Engineer loves these brew grenades as well, as that's the second stick he's gotten with these things. He is lethal. He is deadly. You guys better watch out because he's throwing darts.
Derpy Squid having to overextend off spawn here without help from his teammates is going to get punished for it. Kalenova gets one, but Barbecue Nerd gets to cross from tires. Kalenova still getting shots from back A with this carbine. Confused Squid, the last player that can do anything closer to this ball, but the nade's going to connect from Engineered. Only a few more seconds. Derpy Squid's having to run in from top mid. It's not going to be enough as the points are ticking up. 99, 100. NC State's going to win this first round of oddball. They only need one more to finish this game and finish this series. But Butler close behind, looking to get a second win under their belt.
Judging by the way that the last few seconds of that play kind of ended, I think Derpy Squid just kind of knew that he was not going to be able to push into PD to be able to put any pressure on that ball player. But Daniel with the opening kill with the grenade, taking down, I believe that was Confused Squid, and Rockstar getting traded back by Barbecue Noodles. It is a brief couple second hold, but Derpy Squid a little too early to this play, and he's going to pay for it with his life. But his twin, his teammate, his brother-in-arms, Confused Squid, going to grab the ball instead. But Camo spawning.
Camo spawning up, and NC State all over Confused Squid right now. Going to get that kill and get safely into PD. Rockstar over here towards Cafe gets the kill onto TQ. Daniel going to get the trade, though. Derpy Squid and Rockstar getting a couple across the map. No, never mind. Whatever. Where's the camo at? Somebody has it. It might be Derpy Squid over there. I don't know.
Might be kind of tough to say because he's currently in the middle of a gunfight. He's going to live. He will live for now as well, as the rest of NC State aren't quite going to be able to clean him up just yet. But Derpy Squid, he couldn't live for very long, and now Rockstar left on an island inside of PD. He has nobody left to be able to play for him. And Engineered, he's just going to make a big push inside of PD. And Rockstar, he is left on his own trying to die. And Engineered, you know, a little tough getting behind a desk for Engineered apparently.
Hey, that's a high desk. All right, it's hard to jump over,
yeah.
And might be a little sore from holding this ball all game. 58 seconds, 59 seconds on the ball for him, and ticking up slowly. 9 and 5 on the scoreboard. Look at TQ right now, 11 assists on the board. You love to see that as a teammate and as a caster, just watching people do plenty of damage. Daniel getting a kill, another assist on the board for TQ. Kalenova getting some ball time, but gonna have to drop it. Misses the melee, and TQ gets another kill. Tied up 16-16 here in round 2 early. TQ with control, but here comes the push from Butler, gonna take him out.
I think he should have grabbed that ball and started pushing it towards Arcade just a little bit sooner instead of touching it with his feet and then backing away immediately and dying. But, you know, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But Butler University going to go ahead and grab the ball. The first melee miss for Derpy Squid, but he is going to get the second one onto Engineer. Daniel, though, with 15 kills, a statement game for the man for NC State. He's trying to rally the rest of the boys behind his banner, behind his flag, if you will. And he's trying to make a push against Butler University, and here it comes. The NC State boys are flying in towards A side of the map, but one goes down, gets traded out by Confused State, and Barbecue Noodles making the patient play, trying to wait for the rest of his team to make a push. The camo has been picked up by Engineer, gets spotted out by Kalenova, but Kalenova gets pushed back. He's dropped to no shields, now dropped to barely a quarter of HP left, and Daniel, he does get a cluster luck with the grenade, and Barbecue Noodles going to capitalize and hold on to this ball, but now finding himself in a 1v1 duel against a very confused Squid who didn't really know how he got there, but it was more than enough to get the kill and grab the ball, now getting some more points for Butler University.
You know what, Revanite? I don't think I've seen a ball hold in PD in quite some time, and both of these teams are opting to keep it over there, seeming as it feels like their safe spot to hide, but the breaks are coming in pretty consistently for both teams. Confused Squid sitting in a corner, doing his thing, getting some ball time for his team. Here comes the push. The sticky nades are coming out. Confused Squid going to take a lot of damage from that. There's 3 players for NC State pushing in. TQ gets one, Engineer gets another. 3 dead for Butler momentarily. Kalenova over here towards Cafe. Going to push through. Gets through for free, but here comes the rotate over towards B and Arcade. All 4 NC State players trying to get this ball over to maybe Red Room or C, but Rockstar is there to halt it momentarily. Barbecue Noodles and Daniel both get one. TQ going to get one of his own as well. 3 dead now for Butler. Last player alive is Confused Squid over here towards Pink. As the rotate does come in, they're able to get it to C. It's like they heard me. They didn't like holding it in PD anymore. They wanted it to go to C. But they're ticking up points right now. Some shots came in, but they weren't enough.
Not enough, and NC State going to hold the ball in Subway. So now we get a different kind of hold completely as we move to the opposite side of the map on a nice, perfect reversal 5 from Derpy Squid. Going to take down Daniel. Confused Squid getting a double kill in return as well. And he's just going to assume his role once again, dropping the ball now. A lot of confused, actually, as Rocco Rockstar going to tease his teammate and hold on to the ball. But the grenades come flying in now. Rocco Rockstar, he's going to go back to work. Derpy Squid doing what he can to apply what damage he could before Daniel gets to the rest of his team. And Derpy, he's not quite done yet. He's not looking the right way. And Derpy Squid, after all of that, comes up with a clutch play and might be enough to seal the deal in this game. He gets one melee. He does get the other, but he dies in return. But Confused Squid going to grab the ball and stand there and just wait for the rest of his team to come help him. And Daniel using a banned weapon, but it doesn't matter because the round is over and we are going to round 3.
Look at Derpy Squid in the scoreline, 20-12 right now, having himself a game on Oddball Streets, and a game is what he needs if he wants to keep this game going. They were able to get the win in round 2, but it'll all come down to round 3. Hey, just like you said, it's always round 3 over here on Oddball, especially on Streets. First blood not being taken quite yet. It's going to be Rocco Rockstar getting a back smack, but Daniel going to quickly respond and get a kill of his own. Derpy Squid gets one as well. No points on the board, really. 2 points for NC State, but they're all dead. Rocco Rockstar gets the trade with TQ, and Derpy Squid going to grab control of this ball over towards back A. I'm going to throw it to his buddy.
Daniel, he's trying to channel his inner Derpy Squid. Both of these two players fighting for the #1 spot overall in this game, but it will be Daniel who gets the kill there, but he finds himself immediately into the open arms of Rocco Rockstar. Rocco Rockstar really needs to live with this camo. He jumps over the head of one player, but it will be TQ who takes him down, and very quickly, Butler University go 3 dead, and the camo has been burned, so now it's NC State's best chance to take some more points from this oddball game and put some pressure onto Butler University.
This could be some really good ball time here for NC State, as all of Butler was forced on spawn basically together. Derpy Squid, though, does get through into PD. Gonna force Barbecue Noodles to back up a little bit. Derpy Squid gets 2. TQ gets the trade, though. Barbecue Noodles gonna drop that ball momentarily, as the pinch is now coming for the last 2 Butler players alive towards back A. Barbecue Noodles trying to jump off, but Confused Squid is all over it. The pistol shots do not hit this time, and Confused Squid gets the kill, but Engineered quickly gets the trade. 2 dead now for both teams. Kayla Nova gets 1 as well. Derpy Squid pushing through bottom mid, getting this kill on the Engineered back A. Spawners are coming up for his team as well. It's going to be a little bit of ball time here for Butler.
Nice job by Derpy Squid using the middle of the map to try and cross as much space as he could. And he's not done yet. Gets a boxer medal as well, taking down Daniel. So that's 5 melee kills in this game alone so far. And that's just the first one that we've seen on screen too, Dalyn. There's no telling how many elbows this man has thrown into the backs or faces of NC State. And TQ, we are back here again with this PD hold. And we have so many players of Butler University ready to go, ready to push in. And here they go. The trigger has been pulled. The damage is being done, and Kayla Nova gets 2, but gets traded out by Daniel. The grenade's not going to be enough either, and Butler University come up stronger in that team fight inside of PD.
Confused Squid grabbing that ball and getting to his corner, as Derpy Squid and Rocco Rockstar have the cross over here. I love this cross, man, sitting here in caution and having somebody sitting in cafe. It's hard to break. Camel's coming up in 3, though. Rocco Rockstar opts to take a little bit of space on the map. Gonna take a nade for it. Oh, no, does not die. Gets the shield back. Gonna overchow, though. Daniel's gonna take him out. Camo's up somewhere. The stick comes in for Kayla Nova. 2 dead now for NC State. 2 dead for Butler as well. Barbecue Noodles does not get the kill on Derpy Squid, who has the camo. Last player for NC State is on the ball now, but Derpy Squid's all over it. He's still 1 shot. Gonna have to grab that ball and maybe rotate it out. Hopefully he can live. Looking to do something against TQ right here. Shots are connecting. Killing spree now for Derpy Squid. Staying alive with this camo. Still doing dirty work with it.
Dang, and he's not done yet. He's biding his time. He's taking his opportunities wherever he can, and it is absolutely proving to be so beneficial for the rest of his team. He's not quite done yet. He was on a killing spree earlier, finally getting taken down by TQ, but TQ, he's taking so much damage inside of B stairs. Finally, a wayward grenade from Rocco Rockstar going to finish him off and take him down, and we are 15 seconds away from ending this round 3 oddball game, and we will be going to a game 5 unless NC State have anything to say about it. The push comes in, the damage is being dealt. 2 go down, 3 go down. It's just TQ. He's doing what he can, but he's down to no shields, and who other than Derpy Squid, the man with 34 kills. He's going to be the man to seal the deal and send us to a game 5.
Derpy Squid, 34 and 16 with 12 assists on the board. We saw Daniel keeping up with him in the kills margin, but Derpy Squid slowly just heated up in that game and ended up being the top player in the lobby, doing the most to get his team the win and to send them to a Game 5 Slayer. Camo on this map, no heat wave, it's there, but you can't use it. And you know what? I forgot a corner. The Pedor corner, that's my favorite corner in the game. We'll see what happens. We're starting off, though, with Derpy Squid. Getting a couple shots out from his window, but going to decide to run towards P. Throw a couple nades towards B2. Finds TQ, first contact, getting one. Rockstar, and Derpy Squid at the same time, drawing first blood for Butler. Going to get 2 dead for NC State and control that camo. Looking to make it 3 dead. A quick 3-0 lead here for Butler. Derpy Squid in the game, a double kill for him. Looking for more, 4-0.
Derpy Squid, he is continuing exactly where he left off, and this is what I like to see, especially if you're here to watch Butler University complete the reverse sweep dream. But if you're here for NC State, you're going to need them to put out some damage and get a couple of kills, because right now, in the kill feed, it is all blue, and it is all bark. And plenty of bite from Butler University. NC State left lying in the dust as we are 8-2 in the opening shots of this final Game 5.
Butler showing that they deserve and they want to win this game right now. Derpy Squid getting a kill. Barbecue Noodles, though, going to get the trade. I think I saw a heat wave sitting down there on Derpy Squid's body. We'll see what happens. Rockstar and Derpy Squid doing it all for Butler right now. 4-1 and 5-1 respectively. Barbecue Noodles getting some shots over here from Util over towards P2. TQ looking to capitalize on that damage, but gotta take some damage of his own and get taken out by Rockstar. 10-5, a 5-kill lead for Butler here early.
Rockstar and Derpy Squid combining for all 10 of those kills. Plenty of assists, though, from the Confused Squid as well. He gets himself a kill on Engineered, but Barbecue Noodles taking down Kayla Nova with the help of his teammate Daniel. They're going to try to make a push against Confused Squid. He's left alone. He's left isolated, but Barbecue Noodles and Daniel have taken too much damage. They cannot push. They cannot follow up until their shields recharge, and they do. Who's going to come out on top? Derpy Squid takes down Engineered, and now Rockstar. Here comes the push into Yellow Base.
6-kill lead. The push is here. Derpy Squid gets a perfect kill on the Barbecue Noodles. Rockstar hits the melee, gonna thrust away and hit the shot with the bandit right there to extend the lead for Butler a little bit. 3 go down for NC State as the nade does connect. Daniel here in Util all by himself, all alone with no shield, gonna get taken out. 2 more players, though, coming in from the car side. The melees do come in. Confused Squid gets the kill onto one, looking for more, but not able to get it as the bandit shots from both those players are just a little bit too much for him. Engineer is gonna chow, getting one onto Derpy Squid, looking for one more. Kayla Nova gonna pick him up, though. 9-kill lead here for Butler in this game. Daniel gonna take out Kayla Nova for over-peaking maybe a little bit too much. Barbecue Noodles just sitting here on car 2, waiting for somebody to push. Not quite able to hit that jump on a car 3. 0-2 on those for those teammates, but they're gonna be bottom mid and get some kills. Daniel gets one, Confused Squid gets a back smack. Barbecue Noodles just having to play his life over here towards car 1.
Now, it may not have gone the way of Butler University in that fight in Car 2 and Yellow Gen. However, what I have to say, Dalyn, is that I love the ferocity that Butler University is putting out there for everybody to see. 2 go down for NC State, 3 go down again for Kayla, as Kayla Nova gets a kill onto Engineered, and TQ, he is left trying to flee for his life. The plasma grenade doesn't quite connect, but Derpy Squid, he's not done dishing out damage. Daniel gets taken down by Kayla Nova, but Derpy Squid unfortunately couldn't seal the deal on those kills, but it doesn't matter because here's the rest of the Bulldogs, and they will take down all 3 of those players inside of Yellow Gen, and the lead has increased significantly, 27-14.
Rockstar having a great game right now, 9-4 with 3 assists on the board, getting his team a 13-kill lead here in this game. Gonna get taken out, though, top mid as Daniel gets the push in from Blue Util. Engineered getting a little bit of a flank over here towards these guys on P1. Barbecue Noodles gonna connect with the nade. Engineered gonna have to play his life as Daniel and Barbecue Noodles again get more kills to make it 3 dead for Butler. The lead is big, but it's getting smaller right now as NC State is making a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for? Progress on this Slayer game as it slows down just a little bit momentarily. As all of Butler is spawning up in Yellow Base, but they're deciding to push out now. Rockstar gets the back smack onto one, but here come Barbecue Noodles and Daniel on the flank through Pedor, looking to find all 4 of these players. One's one shot, gets the kill on the Confused Squid, looking for the kill on the Kayla Nova. Not able to get it quite yet, gonna have to play his life. Engineer gets the trade, though. Derpy Squid finds the back of Barbecue Noodles and gets another kill on the board for Butler, trying to keep that lead where it is to get them closer to that 50-point mark to win the game and the series.
Still holding on to their 10-point lead, but Daniel, he's chipping away 1 kill at a time. Rocco Rockstar gets a nice trade, though, making sure that they still stay ahead of NC State. I love the passion so far from NC State. They are not going down without a fight. They're making Butler University fight for every single kill, and I love to see it. TQ trying to stay alive inside of Blue Gen, and he will do so. It is 23-32. NC State still got a lot of work to do, but you got to start with baby steps first, and you got to take your leads wherever you can get them. Barbecue Noodle slides out a little bit too far, but does get to clean up onto Confused Squid and NG Nerd. He's looking to put on some more pressure as we have plenty of Bulldogs spawning inside of Yellow Base, but it's just 3 players, and Daniel's here with the camo. He has to stay alive, and he does. He takes down Derpy Squid. That's their team captain, and 4 go down for Butler University. Confused Squid is going to spawn, but he gets taken down, and we are now in a dire situation for Butler University. That lead has shrunk, it has shriveled, it has all but died, and it is 33-29 as NC State look to come back in this game.
Daniel trying to be sneaky, but Derpy Squid gonna spot him out and get the kill. 35-29. Derpy Squid overextending just a little bit and gets punished for it. Engineered pushing over here towards the P-door, gets plenty of damage, but Kayla Nova in the fridge gonna make sure he doesn't get too far. Engineer to find the backside of Rocco Rockstar, but the shots are connecting. The nade does connect, though, for Daniel to get that kill on him. A 5-kill lead, slowly chipping away is NC State at that lead, and Butler just trying to hold on to it as much as they can. Engineer, though, getting this push into Bridge. Kayla Nova still there alongside Confused Squid, just trying to live. Barbecue Noodles gets the kill on the Derpy Squid, but here comes Rocco Rockstar to help out his teammates as Confused Squid is still stuck here. Here comes the push, though. Rocco Rockstar gets the kill top mid. P2 looking for one more. Bottom P1 gets the melee. Oh, but he turns around. He gets the kill onto him. Daniel gets the kill. Derpy Squid, though, gonna get the trade. Only 10 more for Butler to win this game. It's a close one, and we've seen NC State coming back slowly but surely.
But as soon as NC State get a little bit of momentum, Butler University are still holding on to their lead. 41-34 now as we start to slow down the game. NC State, they cannot make any more mistakes. They have to be able to get a couple more team wipes, and here comes so much damage. Confused Squid, he has to stay alive, but he might have gotten stuck by his teammate there, but Rocco Rockstar with a nice grenade. However, Butler University, they are falling, they are dying, they are going to the grave, but Derpy Squid was left alive, left alone, gets a nice little flank, but TQ is there with NG Nerd, and he dies and he falls. 38-43, NC State still got a lot of work to do, but it's not nearly as bad as it could have been, and NC State are still putting up the pressure against Butler University.
The fate of Butler is in the hands of Derpy Squid and Rocco Rockstar right now, as they're the only players on their team in the double-digit department. 5-kill lead here. It's staying pretty close to a 5-kill lead this whole time, basically. I mean, they had a big lead. They brought it back a little bit, but Derpy Squid with this camo is looking to put the nail in the coffin against NC State right here. This is big. Confused Squid gets one. Only 4 more for Butler to win this game and the series. Kayla Nova gets another one. Barbecue Noodles gets the trade. Derpy Squid has the camo, hits 3 melees, or hits 3 shots. Gonna get the melee. 48-42. Only 2 more as spawners are coming up. Confused Squid and company over here towards top car, looking towards top P. TQ getting shots. Rocco Rockstar and Derpy Squid, or Confused Squid, gonna have to drop down bottom mid. 48-42 still. The nade's coming in for Derpy Squid, and Rocco Rockstar gets the kill with the heat wave. 50-42 victory. Butler, reverse sweep dream, staying alive here in the winner's bracket, sending NC State down to their grave into the shadow realm of the loser's bracket. They're not done yet, but they got a long way to go.